Hello, it's me. It's Matt, the groom. We are playing the question game. So I got a list of questions. I didn't particularly cheat. I looked like 3 minutes before I hit record, just like scrolled up and down, just kind of what it looks like. So most of these are coming straight from, right off my head. So we'll just get started. Question one: Where did you two first meet, and what were your first impressions? We met at Penn State our senior year. I took you visit all your buddies down there at Penn State, and that's where I met Lauren. It was at whose house was it? I think it was Steve Borriello's house, which is really random. But there was like a cake party, and that's where we like kind of met at the cake party, and then we walked to the bar together. So my first impression was like I really like this. Like I don't know, pretty standard. I really like this girl. She's super pretty. She's super fun. Easygoing, down to earth. So we went to the bar and we drank a lot of tequila. I ended up on a park bench, and she went home, and then we kind of like parted ways. Um, and then I moved to Philly and had I just moved to Philly party, and she showed up. And then that's kind of like where we hit it off again, and then it's been history ever since. Um, so question two, what did you think of Lauren after your first date? I knew like right away that this was totally gonna work. Like it would just like one of those things that just clicks. Um, and like I just couldn't wait to like get to know her more. Like when you're giddy and you have like butterflies in your stomach, like that's kind of how I felt after my. I know it's like super cheesy and cliche, I guess, but that's kind of how I felt. Three. What is Lauren's favorite food? She's a sucker for Mexican. Fajitas, tacos, burrito bowls, like all that joy in the world. Um, that's probably like her favorite food group. When is your anniversary? Our anniversary, well, depends who you ask. I think our anniversary is February 2nd, um, because that's like when our first date was, and ever since our first date, we've been together. So, February 2nd was our first date. Some people think it's like the first concert we went to, which was like our first date. Well, it's like our first like we were totally together at that point. This was like dinner to go to the concert like a week before the concert, 2 weeks before. But I think we both still count the first dinner. Number five. What is your song together? Laundry Room by the Avett Brothers is our song. So the first night, well, not the first night. So when I had that party in Philly, we went out to Pitcher's Pub in Manayunk, and then we were like gelling over the same music that we liked. And there's a jukebox there, and we put on Avett Brothers Laundry Room. She like knew every single word to that song, and that's my favorite Avett Brothers song. So it was like destined to be. What is Lauren's favorite TV show? Number is Game of Thrones. Lauren is a Game of Thrones fan. She loves it. Like knows all the characters, knows all the backstory, which is great because like I'm always like 10 steps behind what's going on because I can't keep up with it all. So she's like my encyclopedia when we're watching the show. Number seven. When did you know you loved each other? Who said it first? So, um, I said I love you first. We were down at the shore. When when Lauren and all her friends had that shore house in Sea Isle, And it was just like 4th of July weekend, and everybody's like out doing their thing, and the fireworks were going off, and so like I thought it was gonna be romantic and like take her away from happy hour, which she like totally wasn't happy about, but she went with it, thank God. And I told her I loved her on the beach when we were watching fireworks. Wait, what's the second part of the question? When did you know you loved each other? I think her response was like, I've been waiting for this, like typical me, like dragging my feet. So we probably like knew, I don't know, I said it in July, we probably knew it in like May or even earlier. But, yeah, I just go slow. I don't know why. Um, what was the best vacation you ever took together? Well, before like school and all that, Lauren and I used to like get out and do stuff. I guess Jamaica was our best trip. We got to go to Jamaica, one of the resorts there, and it was a really good time. Jamaica was our favorite vacation together. Number 9, who is the messiest of the two? Lauren is totally the messiest. I don't even touch that bedroom anymore. I gave up because every time I clean it and vacuum it, like 3 hours later, there's clothes everywhere. I've never seen someone with so many clothes. Like they're hung up, and then like all of a sudden it's just like all over the floor again. So, and then plus like Bodie's in there all the time. So, but no, Lauren's totally the messiest. Totally the mess. And that's not saying much coming from me because I'm not like Mr. Clean over here. So, yeah, the two of us are not the cleanliest of people sometimes. Um, what is your favorite thing to do together? I think our favorite thing to do together is walk Bodie. Um, we like to cook a lot together. That's kind of like been our new thing. Being up here now in Lehigh, we go hiking once in a while. But walking Bodhi seems to be like the everyday like moment that we always do together. We always walk the dog together. And we watch a lot of TV together too. Number 11. What do you find most attractive about Lauren? Um, so I did a video before and I said her smile, so I can't use the same one because this is the same question. But I can use the same one. Like I don't know. She's like super pretty, and her personality is just so contagious. Um, and that's what makes her so beautiful is that she not only has this amazing light about her, but she's not hard to look at either, right? So that doesn't suck. Number 12. What is Lauren's favorite band, music, or artist? She's a big Mumford and Sons fan. I never know someone could like that band as much as Lauren does. Um, yeah, I think Mumford is on the top of her list, which was another great show that we saw. We saw Mumford. Yep, yep. Okay, definitely Mumford. What is Lauren's most repeated phrase or sentence? It's always like, so I always wake up early. Like I wake up way before Lauren does. Um, and I always hear this like slithering like Matt coming like from the bedroom about half hour to an hour after I wake up. Um, so it's more of like it's literally just my name, and it just like slithers out, Matt, and then usually it's followed by "Is the coffee ready yet?" So yeah, that's probably the most repeated phrase day to day is making sure that I'm there to make her coffee and that it's made when when she rises. So If you could change anything about Lauren, what would it be? Question 14. Um, that when she gets sick, that she doesn't lose her taste. Because this girl gets just a cold, and for some reason, she loses her ability to taste things for like 3 weeks straight. It's bizarre to me. And then she wants me to figure it out, and I can't, I have nothing to say to her other than I honestly don't know. So if I could change anything, it'd be if she gets sick, that for God's sakes, just for some reason, don't lose your ability to taste things. Number 15. What is special? What is a special memory about Lauren that you'll never forget? Um, special memory about Lauren that you'll never forget. I think we have so many memories. I don't even know which one to choose. I think I think moving to Tampa was probably like holy, I don't know if there's kids in the room, but holy crap, like this, like we are, like this is something. Um, I didn't know someone could be that committed to me. I don't know. That's like I was just like it was amazing. Um, so I think her bravery, her courage to kind of leave everything behind and follow me down there and do this new part. We'll start this new chapter in our lives and build our life together. That's probably like the one memory that I'll never forget, and I can't thank her enough for doing that. If you could describe Lauren in one word, what would it be? Um, one word. Huh. I'm gonna come back to that. 17. If your mother-in-law were an animal, what animal would she be? If Susie was an animal, what would Susie be? Um, she would be a golden retriever. She would be a golden retriever. 18. What is the first thing she said to you after you proposed? Um, she said, "Holy shit!" No, she didn't say that. I'm sorry. There's probably kids in the room. I can't like. She said, "Get the f out of here." It's the first thing she said. Um, yeah, she said, "Get the f out of here." Like, didn't believe it. I was like, "No, no, like this thing's real." Um, and then she said yes. So get the f out of here, and then yes, or that was the order of responses to the diamond that she got.